Hey guys, Ash here from the Physio Rooms Woodvale. Today we're going to talk to you about stretching after you cycle. The reason for this is that myself and my partner have been cycling to work a bit lately. We've noticed a lot of people out there doing the same thing, and also we have patients ask all the time about stretching, especially after a sport like cycling. So we're going to go through and show you a few stretches that you can do afterwards to help. When you do these stretches, usually we recommend that you hold them for at least 20 to 30 seconds in a static position, and usually after you've cycled or within the hour after, so your muscles are still warm, is the best time to stretch.
Okay, so stretch number one is for the hamstring muscle group. So most people know that this is in the back of the thigh, and often after you've cycled you can feel a little bit sore and a little bit tight through there. So a really easy way to stretch is just to find a surface that you can pop your heel onto, and you can keep a slightly soft knee if you need to, and then basically keeping a back nice and neutral and just coming forward into that stretch, so you can feel a nice big pull through the back of the thigh there, looking to hold that for 20 to 30 seconds plus. Okay, so the next stretch we're going to show you is for the hip flexor muscle group. So this is coming up through the front of the thigh and across the hip. So by getting yourself into a kneeling position, using something at the side for a little bit of balance, keeping a nice neutral spine and tucking your pelvis under a little bit, you're going to feel a nice stretch as you come forward in through the front of the thigh. And again, holding for 20 to 30 seconds plus.
Next up is your quad stretch. So that's down the front of the leg again. For this one, it affects the knee quite a bit, so if you have any knee troubles or you feel any knee discomfort during this stretch, then don't push it, just make sure you consult your physio first. There are a few other ways we can modify it, so we can always teach you those instead. If it's all okay, you just reach up, grab your foot, keep your knees close together, tuck your bum under, and just hold that stretch while you feel it down the front of your thigh. The final area is your thoracic spine or your upper back. When you're riding, you're bent over the handlebars majority of the time, so this area can get quite stiff. There's a few different ways to stretch it, but one of our favourites is thread the needle. As you can see, this stretch has two different directions of movement, and you can either repeat it sort of 3 to 5 times on one side, then go to the other, or if you're finding it particularly challenging, I'd recommend alternating one side then the other.